Welcome to Relate with Miss Lisa and Ruben. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Miss Lisa and Mr. Ruben. Alrighty then, let's just do it. Take a listen to episode 6 of season 5. We're calling it The Invitation. Listen to this relatable, transparent segment of Miss Lisa and Ruben.
Hello.
Good morning.
Morning, sis.
How are you? Your handsome self.
I'm doing fine with your gorgeous self.
So I've only gotten through half of love languages so far.
Well, that's a love language right there.
It's been a busy morning.
Yeah, I was watching the news and I saw how busy it is and that people are taking vacation early.
Yeah. I do like your little, what do you call them, wisdom drops. Those were
Oh,
two good ones.
well, thank you so much for that word of affirmation. I forgot about those. I asked you that question, 2 days ago? I'm just now getting the answer back. I forgot about those.
I just heard them. So,
So you like wisdom drops, huh?
yeah,
You like the
good
name.
information. It's just, it's like I said before. Dating is not easy, and if you should stumble across that person that you want to, see how far it's going to go, there's just a lot that's involved. It goes beyond that initial physical attraction, because now you're trying to come together. Two very individual people with different everything. Trying to make that fit together. So, we all need all the help we can get.
I agree with that.
And the ultimate helper.
Agree with that.
So I started watching the game last night, but I fell asleep.
I knew Lamar wasn't gonna let that boy take that game.
Yeah. It's not going so slow.
I didn't mean to take it away from love language or conversation we were having.
No, I brought it up. I mean,
Yeah.
the part that I saw, it seemed to be a good game, and they both seem to be fighting hard for that win.
That's almost sound like a couple. They both seem to be fighting hard for that win. Imagine that.
Well,
That's back to relationship. You can use all kind of things for relationship. You put it in a football analogy.
I guess if they're both fighting hard, they're both in it to win it.
Exactly. Because winning begins with a fight.
That's true.
Did I just say that? Do I need to write this stuff down?
You did it. Write it down.
Those little wisdom drops, man. That's why I call that wisdom drops, because I get that all the time, man. These little wisdom drops just drop on my spirit.
Yeah. I really like to let it go. But I
Oh,
think that was really
that was
true.
because
Because it speaks to what people do all the time. They say they're going to let stuff go. They say they're going to forgive you, but they don't really.
right.
They're just throwing some words out there. And all it does is make things worse.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking you forgave me, but underneath you're seething with rage still.
Right.
That's showing up in other places.
Sure is. You know, it's
So
like,
it's like decoding.
cause you know,
Decode stuff.
it's like trying to hide black ink with a white sheet. You know, it's gonna show. It's gonna come up.
Yep.
That letting go, man. It's like, stop trying to let things go
And talk about it.
and talk about it. Yeah, man. I've always held on to that, man. I have never been a fan of sweeping things under the rug. Oh, that would be fine if it stay under the rug, but it never stay under the rug. Stop letting things go. If it,
That, you know, that also opens up a lot of other stuff. You know, we can agree to disagree, but we should still know how to treat others with respect, even if we're disagreeing.
well, yeah, because you know what you're getting ready to say going to hurt somebody's feelings, but do it in a respectful way. If you can't figure out a way, well, I don't know how to say this without hurting their feelings, but you can soften it up. Try your best to soften it up. You know, or a lot of times, what I like to do, go back old school, write it in a letter. When you're writing it down, you're actually thinking. Find the words, the proper words you need to say what you have to say. And then the second most vital, important thing is you wrote it down. So now there's a document. So they can't say what you didn't say, or if they forgot what you did say. It's in a document. Here it is. I wrote it in a letter. I wrote a letter to you. I made me a copy of the letter too, just in case you lost yours. But the discussion has to be made. I'm gonna just let that go. Yeah. For how long?
Yeah. Yep. So we're gonna have to bring that up too. Make people think, because once those words come out of your mouth, you cannot take them back.
Well, I don't disagree with that. The only issue I have with it is I don't want to tackle too many tough relationship situations, babe, when you and I are still brand new and we're still growing. So we may tap into something trying to help somebody else and it may destroy us. So I want to be careful. You know, I've learned some deep lessons, and I know it's some deep, dark secrets, are not really secrets. People know about them, but they're just taboo subjects that people don't talk about in dating, in relationship. You know, until you get to that holy grail of marriage, and even that's a whole new beast. But you know, I know you can stir up trouble where trouble don't belong.
Mhm.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's some very juicy topics you coming up with, you know, for us to talk about and explain and put ourselves on the line for other people in order to help other people, but it may destroy us. So we want to be careful with that.
No problem. That's why I would say what I'm thinking about. You have an opportunity to voice your opinion.
And I thank God that you have all those things rolling in your head. That tells me you know exactly how to go through and keep a relationship. You and I just maybe having a lot of fun right now, but some of these topics are some serious topics, and I just want to be careful that I don't ruin my own helping somebody else. It's like that's dating. I'm trying to stick with you as long as you're trying to stick with me.
Well, I mean, I certainly don't want to do or say anything that's going to put us in harm's way.
Yeah. But we put enough out there so people can do their own homework, and they can fact check us on anything we're saying. Ain't nobody making nothing up here. Everything we're saying is from pure experience and the knowledge that was achieved from it. Everybody got their own version of dating and relationships. So, it's like you can buy a book or you can listen to a podcast everywhere. You know, it's just you just happen to meet or listening to a young man in Houston, Texas, born and raised, having a conversation about dating and relationships with a young woman from Alabama, born and raised, and the similarities of our dating experiences. And so it may be nothing to somebody, but some people will be able to relate with Miss Lisa and Ruben, with
Yeah.
knowing that God is the ultimate matchmaker. If you don't go through Him, I don't know how you're gonna survive.
And that's where the invitation comes in.
The invitation.
Yeah.
Perfect segue.
When we do it.
You're becoming quite the journalist. Your segues are poignant now.
Because you are right. You know, we can't do anything in our own strength. We certainly can't have a successful relationship in our own strength either. We need God's help in doing that. God's help in leading us to the one He's chosen for us. You know? And then we need that individual relationship with God. And we also need that relationship together with God.
And that's, if you put all that in one package, that's the invitation.
Because we are all still works in progress. But He's taken us from glory to glory.
Made me think of that Fred Hammond song, glory to glory to glory to glory to glory to glory to God. It's like
God.
that's all the lyrics I know in the song. Yeah, you give glory to God and watch Him give glory back to you. It always comes full circle when you give it to Him first. That just hit me. I mean, because when you can't even count all the blessings that He's done. I don't care how old you are. You cannot count all of God's blessings He's already done. Before you can even get finished with that count, He's already started on new blessings for you that you haven't received yet. You know, His blessings are new every morning. Every morning. But when you learn to call on Me, your blessings will be even greater. Because I need you to teach others to call on Me. It'll be pretty impressive when they call on Me when they got everything too. So say goodbye to the people.
Have a great weekend, folks. Happy dating.
And date happy. Bye, baby. Have a good day. I'll talk to you later.
All right, hold on a second.
Join us again for another transparent, exciting, and opinionated episode of Relate with Miss Lisa and Ruben. Okay, family, happy dating. And what did he say? Date happy?